So this noise pollution regarding the decibels that so we calculate, there are some range of decibels over which it is not good for the health of any people living. Okay, so not only the people but also for all other life also it will have impact. Already these norms are there as per the pollution control board and there is an act also on this, but because of our this high density of people living in cities where we have the vehicles as well as all kinds of industrial activity or including the cultural activities or construction activity. So we have lots of this noise generated. Earlier when I started like for this podcasting for myself, I want to record so even in my room I used to find from where that noise is coming. So there are even the local sellers nowadays, they don't shout, they put a small battery operated loudspeaker and recorded messages continuously at high decibels. They use it. So all these things are the cause of the noise pollution as of now. Here I think the green spaces they definitely will consume greenery or the green belt. So if you have more plants then also this noise is a little bit taken care. Second thing is decongestion, that is the high noise causing industries or even the vehicles, they need to be transferred to other areas. Identifying sensitive areas, they are like health hospitals or including schools or where we have elderly people. Those areas should be barred from this kind of any activity that generates lots of noise. Especially horns also, the honking and all that need to be completely avoided. Usually we find behind the vehicles, horn please. Actually people are asking to horn from behind. So this is very funny how much decibels and horn can be like. Even for a two-wheeler also we are finding very big horns as of now. Of course in electric vehicles almost all there is no sound, but people are not knowing when the vehicle is coming from behind. So they want to add some sound to that. I don't know how loud that sound, but all the vehicles together will add more sound. These activities are very much required. And in decongestion, I think we require more urban spaces, open spaces in the residential areas. Now, Government of Telangana is bringing a very good policy, that is shifting all the industries in Hyderabad to outside ORR, outer ring road area, outside the ORR. So voluntarily they have given them a choice to shift themselves. So that's a good initiative, but when we get that land, again what activities we are bringing up? Again, if we are going for high dense residential areas or the shopping malls and all that, a percentage of that or a majority of that percentage should be used for creating parks, because parks are good for everything, including noise pollution to air pollution, and they improve the livability of people. So those things they have to do. And overall the greenery is also very, very important. And insulation, yes, this acoustics insulation from this noise materials are required, especially say in hospitals where they are located in high where traffic is there. Those things need to be also taken care.
I have a very the question is, how is noise pollution, like is it related to afforestation or deforestation, or like changing greenery spaces in urban localities? we see a declining green cover in urban spaces. So does that affect noise pollution, or does that have no effect on noise pollution, or noise pollution, or are they connected?
See, very big plants they absorb. Even if you create the bumps or a kind of mound with soil, then also noise is contained. Okay, on the roadside. But we don't have such spaces. You see, if you go to airport, you might have seen on either side the mounds are there. Okay, so they contain a little bit of noise pollution, as well as any tree, especially big trees, they would also contain. But this is not just related to the greenery element, but total activities of the people. Even if you have a small fan at home, that also generates lots of continuous noise. A motor at home, a washing machine, a mixie, grinder, you name anything, most of them are generating noise. And lots of noise they are generating. And nobody is bothered much about how much is generated, and even the people who develop such technologies, especially auto rickshaws, they do lots of noise. Yeah. So I think even the vehicle when it is sold, especially you might have seen that LPG gas cylinder bringing auto rickshaw, that makes too much noise. Even that guy will not even stop the vehicle. He lets the engine continue, and even culturally, I said recently the festivals or even the marriages, or if you name anything, a bharat or anything, the DJ sound. So one person recently died because of this noise pollution. He got an heart attack and died. So like that, there are not much restrictions, especially in rural areas. There is no restriction. At least in urban areas, sometimes if you give a complaint, somebody acts immediately. And in some villages, I have seen they start throughout the night bhajan, and early morning again they start. It is good having bhakti and all that, but continuous sound is so high that especially old people or children, they are suffering a lot in this noise pollution. So these are some of the main concerns. So it is not about just deforestation and all that. It is about the total population that is increasing and their activities increasing, and also there is no policy or restriction on the people or systems. Yeah. So these are the main problem.
Like if we had to track when sort of, like, I had read a few articles about the issue of noise pollution and the rise of noise pollution and neurological problems related to noise in this city. I saw that Hyderabad comes around third place in India as the most noisiest city. So when do you think, if we had to track back, when do you think this problem kind of be surged up? When did this become like a major issue? Or was it always an issue with Hyderabad as a metropolitan city?
No city had been like that. All the cities were calm and peaceful and all that. Maybe around 20-30 years back, everything was very good. After that, slowly these things came up. Like we had a case, typical case. Earlier, we had airport at Begumpet. Yeah, it was around 1996 when a study was conducted. Many people close to the airport had this hearing problem. Okay, so they lost hearing sensation also, because the flights when they are landing or taking off created so much noise. Earlier the planes used to be very lousy, I mean to say loud this thing. And in that public interest litigation, with evidence we said this many people lost their hearing, and this is a sensitive area and this to be relocated. So that's how we have new airport outside Hyderabad. Imagine if the same airport continued at Begumpet, how much noise, not just from flights but also from the traffic it would have created. But overall the total activity, I think traffic jams is also one big issue that is creating lots of noise, especially those living along the main roads. It is unbearable for them. So these things are happening, and over a period only it is increasing. So you can take around 30 years back, it was more peaceful, there were more birds, and you could listen to many other natural sounds also. Now we are not seeing much, yeah, or listening such kind of things.
Right. So also in does this city have like a lot of cases of neurological problems?
Yeah, that is there. That is directly related. Even air pollution, noise pollution, or many pollutions together is leading to this cardio kind of thing, neurological thing, and many things are happening. Stress basically. Noise is directly relates to stress. Stress relates to disease. So you cannot always link directly to the cause and effect, but indirectly this will aggravate the situation. That's why you see any hospital, they say silence please. What is silence? To make somebody healthy, we need silence. Silence means no noise. Yeah. So when there is so much noise around, even healthy person will become sick, something like that. And they lose their temperament also. If somebody who is continuously listening to loud noise, that person becomes very aggravated. Yeah, any situation, small fight also becomes big fight. Yeah, so these things happen. That scientifically always we cannot link. We may think it is a temperament of that person, but definitely all these things are related. Okay, and nobody goes to neurophysicist telling that I have noise pollution and treat me. Yeah, they say it's a cumulative of many things, something like that. So definitely this is one of the issues.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So in the first, earlier you just mentioned that there is a policy by the government of Telangana about shifting all industrial activities, like the choice to shift.
No, just now they started. Just now they started, and just so 3-4 days before I was there in that meeting. They're giving 100% choice to them to shift. Yeah, any industry go beyond ORR. That's a good suggestion. No, they are not announced. They had a meeting and they called me as an expert and to give my opinion. Soon they might announce also. Of course, that policy is there. Even if you search, it is there. That thinking is going on, but did not happen. But now they are very serious. Yeah.
Okay. So can you explain a little bit more how it will, help or benefit the city?
Yeah, industries are one of the main cause for air pollution and noise pollution, traffic jams, and even roads not being good and many things. Yeah. So when they shift, definitely people will have more space. And for them, outer ring road is very good actually for their trucks and everything to use that ORR and to go to the factories. Yeah. So they will not enter into the city also. That way, it will benefit everybody, including them as well as people living here. Only whatever land that is coming after the industries when they move, that land, how effectively we are able to use, that is the question. So again, the town planning and others should come into picture, and this land bank to be converted to green spaces. Decongestion of the city is also very important. So decongestion is always helpful to, at least for the people who are living here. And Hyderabad doesn't have any limitations actually for expansion. So, and we have good roads and everything around, and we can shift easily. So the government policy and people also should feel like, yeah.
So are there any policies or methods of decongestion of the city?
That's what I said. No, this is one of the best policies. Otherwise, nobody can ask the people to go up. Yeah, if they are willing to stay. No, but industries, government can incentivize them outside and tell them, okay, this land you are giving, you can take that land, something like that. So that way, a possibility is there. Any of the laws are there already. There are so many court cases about industrial air pollution, noise pollution, and all kinds of things. So for them also, it is necessary to shift as of now.
Except, other than this policy, are there any other ways of tackling this problem, in your opinion? Even if it's not, appeal in the parliament or anything, any suggestion from your end because you're clearly an expert in this issue. So, according to your research or study, are there any other methods or ways which can tackle this problem considerably?
Sure. First is a cultural thing. If honking somebody from behind, it is like treating the other person before you as an animal. Okay. So minimum respect if you give, you don't honk. Yeah. You see what that person is doing, you wait and give side and then you go, something like that. And the person ahead also should have that mannerisms. He should not cross the rules and then just come before you. Like many two-wheelers they do. Okay, they just crisscross and do. And even auto-wheelers they do. Many people they do. I think that is the wrong behavior of the citizen. That is also leading to noise pollution. And the cultural thing, I think there is a competition going on between religion and everybody. If your loudspeaker is so big, loud, then my loudspeaker is even bigger. So that sound competition is going on and that is happening. And these people who show their festivities or marriages and all there with pomp and this thing, they want to show off, no? So they put up DJ and all that. Again, that is a very big noise pollution. Construction, yes, there should be timings for the construction activities and how much sound they can make, or how many machines they can operate anytime, how many vehicles can go, come out, so that to reduce pollution as well as noise pollution, those restrictions should also come. Of course, traffic jams, if you have better flyovers and other networks, road networks, it will also come down. Again, that noise will come down. Like that, you have to plan. Even within a school premises also, a teacher gets headache by evening because there is lots of noise made by the children. So that discipline of everywhere, right, from children to grown-ups, cultural, any other practice also contributes. So it should be a common sense, like in Japanese people, if somebody is talking loud in open place, let us say even in a metro also, if you are talking private but openly, I mean loud on phone, they don't like, they can give complaint. Even if you are having a party in your home, birthday party also, they will give complaint. They don't like that noise because the culture, they don't agree this kind of nuisance in their areas and losing their peace. Yeah. So I think we have to learn from those cultures and also improve our own culture. See, Bollywood is very noisy. I should not say that, but even if you release one movie in foreign countries, they shout and dance on the roads and do many things. It's fine, but for many other people, that noise is unbearable. You might understand the song, you might understand the context, but the noise is noise for them, no? Similarly, it happens here also. So yeah, it's a very big evolution, like Swachh Bharat, we are telling cleanliness. Noise pollution also should be one more mission where government will slowly bring down this increasing sound every day. They should also put restrictions on the vehicles also. See, my niece was doing a research in for a company. That is exactly if I push my door of my vehicle, how much sound it makes. That is also a research, because whenever you are pushing your door, that noise is an annoyance for somebody. How best we can make the door so that it doesn't make so much noise. Banging of door, let us say you have a car, just shutting it, then how much noise it is making. It should be like Swachh Bharat mission and one more mission on reducing noise pollution. Environmental or earth conscious citizens. Okay, when those people are conscious, they can speak. But we don't find especially like noise pollution experts, something like. Yeah, air pollution overall we might find, but this is a very exclusive area, no? Randomly you can ask somebody who is really sensitive, he will tell from his experience, like I am telling. What I am telling is only from my pure experience only. Yeah. Experience means what I had been observing and telling you.
Could you, give an account of some incident where, a person or, family or anybody who was affected adversely by the problem of noise pollution in the city, or any article that you could share where
I told no that Begumpet Airport, it was in the year around 1997, if I am right. We filed a public interest litigation telling how many people lost their hearing, okay, or their hearing has come down. Their ears are damaged. So that is one good example where we had a live data, as well as filing a public interest litigation in the court and also getting a judgment. That's how our airport is shifted to Shimshabad, from Begumpet. That is one best example. But I will tell one example from Afghanistan, very nice example. I had been in Afghanistan, so there was one photographer was coming to take the pictures in our office. Then he was very handsome, but he is unable to listen anything. I asked what happened. Then somebody told me that there was a bomb blast. At that time, Taliban and all that, regularly some bomb blast used to happen. He was close to that bomb blast. He did not get directly affected by the blast, but he lost his hearing completely with the sound. So can you imagine what happened? Something like that. So I was very surprised. I thought then it is not how many people got injured, but beyond injury also something will happen. And if nobody is counting that, then there are so many people around. So similarly, noise pollution is a similar thing. Here, bodily or injury or something is not visible, but slowly they lost their hearing capacity and all that, and it is never considered as a something happened because of this, like that. Cause and effect, people don't link.
Right. Also, lastly, are there hubs or hotspots in the city where noise pollution is at its most, where it's critical?
You take any this junctions, that is what noise. Even if you take a market, weekly heart, very high noise. Any industrial area, very high noise. You go to Patancheru, very high. So industrial areas is one area. Then you take traffic junctions is another big area. Or where traffic jams happen very frequently, that is another area. Micro enterprises, some of the, not everyone. Some micro enterprise who deal with heating and all that, they also cause. Or even I said cultural and religious places where they keep very big loudspeakers, that is another area. So all these hotspots are there. Mapping is not a big thing. Those who are there are already suffering, in those places. Everywhere it is, like say around 70-75 decibels only the noise pollution permissible in industrial area. In residential area around 55 to 65, something like that, decibels. Commercial also, nighttime and daytime are also variability is there. Daytime more noise is allowed. Nighttime say 5 decibels less is allowed, 5 to 10. Okay. Usually silent zone means less than 40 or 50 decibels is silent zone. Even in your mobile you can download an app to calculate these decibels very easily, and anybody can just check it with that app. In all our mobile phones we can download free noise pollution meter, something like you will find with decibels. No, that is a little bit tricky thing actually. See, the guy inside also, he can have a speaker with metallic sound and drive the car. Okay, you are speaking about engine noise. So two noises are there. One is emitted from the engine, that is one noise. Even electric car guy will have so much volume inside his vehicle, and the songs and this metallic sound and all that, he will be driving the vehicle. Then also this comes out, no? So individually tracking will be a little bit difficult, but catching them whenever they do such kind of thing, or we should have the right to complain and all that. See, the biggest challenge comes when politician also is having a very big political meeting and highest noise is creating. Okay, that is the problem here. So you cannot complain against the politicians. Yeah. So the same politicians will not make the rules for you so that you can complain.
Right.
You see any public meeting, how much noise they create on that day. Political meetings.
Wow. Noise pollution is a pollution that people don't really, care about or think about, because it, like you said, it does not have like visible or bodily visible injuries on somebody, but psychologically, on a neurological level, psychological level, it causes probably more harm than any other pollution.
Yeah.
Because it's invisible also.
Yeah. That person's behavior changes actually completely, and with that behavioral change, his work culture will also get affected.
Exactly.
Workplace relations also get affected. Even after coming home with children, his behavior with wife or his parents at home, all those things get affected. So that's why I'm telling. See, any hospital is a silent zone. Okay, and the doctors also don't let us speak loudly before patients. Why? For anybody to get treated, we need peaceful environment. Yeah, so what it means then, if we are exposed too much for all this, then definitely we are becoming sick every day. Other way, stress, ultimately that stress is the building factor.
I think that will be all. That I have like a lot of information now for the podcast. Thank you.
Thank you.